የረቀቁ ፈጠራዎች ሎቶች የፈጠራ ጠበብቶች መጪውን ዘመን በቅርበት ለማየት ኢትዮጵያ ኢኖቬት የአዳዲስ የፈጠራዎች ሳምንት ከግንቦት 29 እስከ ሰኔ 5 በሚሊኒየም አዳራሽ እንዲታደሙ ተጋብዘዋል። የኢኖቬሽን እና ቴክኖሎጂ ሚኒስቴር www.ethiopiainnovate.com የነጠሩ ሐሳቦች የረቀቁ ፈጠራዎች ሀገር በቀል ክህሎቶች የፈጠራ ጠበብቶች መጪውን ዘመን በቅርበት ለማየት ኢትዮጵያ ኢኖቬት የአዳዲስ የፈጠራዎች ሳምንት ከግንቦት 29 እስከ ሰኔ 5 በሚሊኒየም አዳራሽ እንዲታደሙ ተጋብዘዋል። የኢኖቬሽን እና ቴክኖሎጂ ሚኒስቴር www.ethiopiainnovate.com
የኮምፒቲሽን የውድድራችን መፈጸሚያ ላይ ነው የተገናኘ ነው። ግን መጀመሪያ ምን እንደነበረ ምን ያደረግን እንደነበረ እናስተዋውቅላችኋለን። Good afternoon everybody watching us on the live televisions all around the world on live streaming. This is Startup Ethiopia 2019. We've been here for 2 days doing amazing things, and I'll tell you a little bit about that. My name is Munit and I'm going to be your host for this wonderful afternoon of amazing creative ideas from a lot of startups that have been working very hard to get to this level of the startup competition. We are now at the 10 finalists of what has been a very long journey. ይህ ስታርታፕ ኢትዮጵያ 2019 በሚኒስትሪ ኦፍ ኢኖቬሽን እና ቴክኖሎጂ እንዲሁም በብሉ ሙን የተዘጋጀ ሲሆን ትላንትና ቅዳሜና ዛሬ እሁድ ቀኑ ሙሉ የተለያዩ ወደ 283 አፕሊኬሽኖች ነበሩ። 14 ዩኒቨርሲቲዎች ተሳትፈውበታል። ከዛ ደግሞ 120 ሰማይ ፋይናሊስቶች ኖረው አሁን 10 ፋይናሊስት ጋር የደረስን የስታርታፕ ኮምፒቲሽን በተለያየ ዘርፍ በተለያየ ስራ የመጡ አብዛኛዎች ወጣቶች ነበሩ እና የነሱን የቢዝነስ አይዲያዎች አወዳድረን እዚህ ደረጃ ድረስ ደርሰናል። ይህ ስታርታፕ ኢትዮጵያ 2019 የኢትዮጵያ ኢኖቬት ዊክ የኢትዮጵያ ኢኖቬት ሳምንትም አካል ነበረ። እሱም አካል በሚኒስትሪ ኦፍ ኢኖቬሽን እና ቴክኖሎጂ ነበር የተዘጋጀው ከአይሲቲ ኢቲ ጋር በመተባበር እና በዚህ ሳምንት ውስጥ የአይሲቲ ኤክስፖ ነበረን። ሰኞና ማክሰኞ ኢኖቬሽን አፍሪካ ዲጂታል ሰሚትም ይከሰታል። እንዲያውም on Wednesday, Roblata demo Ethiopia Science, Technology and Innovation Award yinoral ማለት ነው. So we are here at Startup Ethiopia 2019, part of the Ethiopia Innovate Week. This is a very international crowd and we want this to travel all around the world. So it's going to be in Amharic and then later on a lot of it will be in English. We hope that's okay with everybody. This has been a fantastic week of an ICT Expo here at the Millennium Hall. We're going to also have Innovation Africa Digital Summit and Ethiopia Science, Technology Innovation Award coming up. During this past 2 days, about 283 applications had come throughout the course of the year for the startup competition. There were 120 semi-finalists who competed and set up all of these pitches to go through a lot of competition and a lot of levels and layers of trying to prove that their company was one that should be given the 1 million birr award. So we are now here at the 10 finalists that will be competing for the 1 million birr, which is going to be encouraging them and their business to keep growing and take over and solve a lot of complicated problems with creative solutions. A lot of the startups were also connected to the Sustainable Development Goals. So these are very creative people working on complicated problems. We look forward to hearing what the 10 semi-finalists will have to tell us. We've had amazing panels, discussions, boot camps on many parts of the startup ecosystem. But startup ደረጃ በጣም የተለያየ ውይይቶችም ነበሩ። ከዚህም ከውጭ ሀገርም የመጡም ሰዎችም ነበሩ. We had venture capitalists, we had incubators, we had angel investors, we had the job creation commissioner, we had members of the Ministry of Innovation and Technology, members of the ICT and business communities, all of this part of the startup economy and how to grow and to encourage startups in Ethiopia and have the world invest in all the amazing creative solutions that are being generated by the youth here in Ethiopia. We've had many things launch, ብዙ ነገሮች በዚህ launch የተደረጉ ነበሩ። ከነሱ መካከል from the things that were launched, we had Addis Ababa Angels Network, we had the Startup Ethiopia platform, and we also had members of the Ethiopians in Tech talk to us about how to attract technology and investment into Ethiopia and improving our brand and growing our startups exponentially. We've also had a hackathon. Hackathon የምታውቁ ካላችሁ ያው እኔ 42 hours. It has been involving a lot of youth ልጅ ነበረች ሃካቶን ውስጥ የተሳተፈችው ትልቁ የሚባለው ደግሞ በ20 ሰዓት ያህል ያለ እንቅልፍ ሳይሆን ትንሽ ተኝተው ሊሆን ይችላል ግን በጣም ለፍተዋል ለሁለት ለሶስት ቀን እየለፉ ነበረ የተለያየ ችግሮቻችንን በቴክኖሎጂ እና በአፕሊኬሽን ዴቨሎፕመንት እንዴት አድርገን ነው መፍታት የምንችለው የሚለው ላይ ሲለፉ ቆይተዋል. The hackathon has been going on for 42 hours with youth ranging from 13 to 20 who've been working super hard with very little sleep to solve very complicated issues through application development. The hashtag for the hackathon is #IamSolution. So if you want to find out the process of what has been going on through that hashtag, go #IamSolution. If you want to know all of what has been going on throughout the Startup Ethiopia 2019, go to #StartEthiopiaUp. That's #StartEthiopiaUp. So ahun imigabbezaw sila hackathon የሚነግረንን ሳሙኤል ፈቃደ ይሆናል እሱን ኮኦርዲኔት ያደርገው ነበር እሱ ስለ hackathon ትንሽ ካወራ በኋላ ዳኞቹንና ከዛም ደግሞ አሸናፊዎቹን ይሆናል ስለዚህ አሁን ስላይዱ እስኪዘጋጅ ድረስ ቦታ ለቅና ወደ መድረኩ ሳሙኤል ፈቃደ ላለፉት 42 ሰዓታት ምን ያደርጉ እንደነበረ hackathon ምንድነው ይሄኛው hackathon ስለምን ነበር የሚለውን ይነግረናል #IamSolution. Samuel Fakade.
So I'm just going to take 1 minute to explain the hackathon and IamSolution. Samuel Balalo, thank you. So ላለፉት 42 ሰዓታት ወደ 10 የሚጠጋ ቲሞች አንድ ላይ ሆነው ሁለት ኢንዲቪጁዋል ቲም አፕ አድርገው hackathon ፕሮግራም ነበረን ስለዚህ እነዚህ ልጆች ከሃይ ስኩልና ከዩኒቨርሲቲ ሞቢላይዝ አድርገናቸው እነዚህ ልጆች ሬጂስተር አደረግንና ምንድነው ያልናቸው ያው basically hackathon ለማታውቁ hackathon is a program where people come together to actually innovate and product እና የተለያዩ hackathons በተለያዩ ቦታዎችና በተለያዩ ሀገራት ይዘጋጃሉ እዚህ ሀገርም አሁን በደንብ እየተዘጋጀ ነው ያለው so country and university እና ወደ 10 ቲሞችን ሰበሰብን so mobilize እናደርጋቸው we will give you one problem and try to solve that problem using a mobile app ነበር ያላቸው ከዛ በኋላ ፕሮብሌሙን ልክ last minute ላይ ፕሮብሌም የለንም so try to identify your own problem and try to come up with a mobile app አላቸው so they identify a problem then they developed a mobile app በ42 ሰዓት ውስጥ ያልተኙ አሉ ትንሽ ሰዓት የተኙ አሉ እና በጣም ለፍተው ቢልድ አድርገው አሁን ጀጆቹ ያንዳንዱን ሰምተው አሸናፊ ለይተው ጨርሰናል ማለት ነው ስለዚህ ለተሳተፉት አንዲ አጨብጭቡላቸው ፕሊዝ so here now hackathon IamSolution the idea of #IamSolution is the use can be a solution for community problem የሚለው ሜሴጅ ለማስተላለፍ ስለፈልግን ነው ስለዚህ ወጣቶች ለኮሚኒቲ ፕሮብለም ሃይ ስኩልም ሆነ ዩኒቨርሲቲ ተማሪዎች ለኮሚኒቲ ፕሮብለም ሶሉሽን መሆን ይችላሉ እና እነዚህም ተማሪዎች አንድም ፕሮብለም ኮሚኒቲ ውስጥ አይደንቲፋይ አድርገው ሶሉሽን አምጥተዋልና
ይሄን ሜሴጅ ማስተላለፍ ፈልገን ነው። Thank you very much.
በጣም እናመሰግናለን። እንደተባለው ስታርታፕ ኢትዮጵያ 2019 ላይ #I am solution የሚባለው ሃካቶን ነበረ። የተለያየ ችግሮችን በቴክኖሎጂ መፍታት ከ13 የሚለው ነገር በጣም ደስ አስብሎናል። የ13 ዓመት ሴት ልጆች። ስለዚህ ሁላችሁም ሴት ልጆቻችሁን ወንድ ልጆቻችሁን በሞላ በደንብ አድርጋችሁ በቴክኖሎጂ እንድታበረታቷቸው በዚህ ሰዓት ላይ መጠየቅ እንፈልጋለን። ሴት ስለሆነች ብሎ ነገር የለም። ሁላችንም እንችላለን። ሁላችን ማድረግ የምንችለው ነገር ስለሆነ በደንብ አድርገን እሷንም ብለን በርቺ እንላታለን። ደግሞ የዚህ የማያውቀው ነገር እዚህ አፕዴት ላድርግ። የ#I am solution ሲሸለሙ የሚሸለሙት 10 ነበረ ግን አሁን 25000 ስለሆነ የ25000 ብር ተቀይሯል፣ ተጨምሮላቸዋል። ልፋታቸውን አየን፣ ምን ያህል ጊዜ እንደሚፈጅ ምን ያህል ላብ ጠብ እንደሚያደርግ አየንና እሱን በመገመት እንደዚህ አድርገናል ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ እስካሁን ድረስ ምን እንደነበረ ፕሮሰሱን ለማወቅ እንደገና እንዳትረሱ #I am solution ነው። ዳኞቻችን ወደዚህ እየመጡልን ነው መሰለን እና እነዚህም ዳኞች ብዙ ልጆችን አይተው የሚያዩትን ነገር አመዛዝነው ስለ ዳኙልን እያመሰገንን ዳኞቹን አሁን አስተዋውቃለሁ። አቶ ሸም አሰፋ የብሉ ሙን ቴክ ኤንጀል ኢንቨስተር፣ አቶ ዮናስ በሻወረድ from stack share የሚባል በጣም የሚገም ኩባንያ ነው። እሱንም በጉግል stack share he is the CEO። ከዛ ደግሞ ከዚሁ ማስረሻ ቢኒያም ከኦምኒ ኮደርስ በጣም ወጣቶችንም የሚያበረታታ ድርጅት ነው። ስለዚህ አንድ ጊዜ ዳኞቹን ወደ መድረክ ጋብዙልኝ። These are the judges of the hackathon. Ato Shem Asafa, who's the Blue Moon Tech Angel Investor, Jonas Beshared, who's the CEO of StackShare, who came from very, very far away, and Master Shabinyam, who's from Omnicoder. በዚህ ሰዓት ላይ ሽልማቱን ደግሞ የሚሰጡልን ሁለት ትላልቅ ሰዎች አሉ። እዚህ ጋር እንዳልነው የሚኒስትሪ ኦፍ ኢኖቬሽን እና ቴክኖሎጂ እና ብሉ ሙን ነበረ ስታርታፕ ኢትዮጵያ 2019ን ያዘጋጁልን። ስለዚህ በዚህ ሰዓት ላይ ክቡር ኢንጂነር ዶክተር ጌታሁን መኩሪያ የሚኒስትሪ ኦፍ ኢኖቬሽን እና ቴክኖሎጂ ሚኒስተር እና ዶክተር ሌኒ ገብረመድህን የብሉ ሙን ቺፍ ሃፒነስ ኦፊሰር በጣም ብዙ ልፋትና በጣም ብዙ ትልቅ ስራ ነው የሰሩልን። ስለዚህ ሁለቱን እጅግ እያመሰገንን እነሱን እንጋብዛለን። ቼኩንም ይዘዋል፣ ልጆቹም ተደስተዋል ብለን ተስፋ እናደርጋለን። ስለዚህ ማን ነበር አሸናፊ የሚለውን አሸናፊን የሚነግረን
እሺ
drum roll no አሸናፊው በማጆሪቲ እንትን ባይ ቴክ
ባይ ቴክ የሚባል አፕሊኬሽን የሰሩት ሁለት ወጣቶች እዚህ ጋር ያው ድካማቸው እንዳለ ሆኖ እንደምንም ብለው ጠንከር ብለው እየመጡልን ይገኛሉ። ስለዚህ ባይ ቴክ ምንድን ነበር የሚለውንም እነሱ ያስረዱልናል ማለት ነው።
Okay, so actually our app's name is not ByTech, it's Mitten. Our app's name is Mitten. We are ByTech. It's a team name, ByTech. So our app is kind of yentin no ለገበሬዎች የተሰራ አፕ ነው። አክቹሊ ለገበሬዎችና ለማህበረሰቡም ጭምር አንድ ላይ የተሰራ አፕ ነው። ገበሬዎች ኢንፎርሜሽን ያገኙበታል። ሜቢ ያረጀ ትራክተር ካለው መሸጥ ይችላል፣ መግዛትም ይችላሉ። ከዛ በተጨማሪ ደግሞ የግብርና ኤክስቴንሽን ሰራተኞች ማይደርሱባቸው ቦታዎች ስለሚኖሩ አፓችን ቲፕስ ሴክሽን አለውና እየገቡ አጠር ባለ ቴክስት አብዛኛው የኛ ሀገር አርሶ አደርና አርብቶ አደር ያልተማረ ስለሆነ አጠር ባለ ፕሪሳይስ በሆነ ቴክስት ሂንት ይሰጣቸዋል። ሜቢ ዘንድሮ በቆሎ ከተከልክ ኔክስት ይር ሌላ ነገር ትከል አይነት ትንሽ አጠር ያሉ ቲፖች ይኖሩታል። እና ደግሞ ቱ ሜክ ኢት ዩዘር ፍሬንድሊ በጣም ቀለል ያሉ ጽሁፍ ያልበዛባቸው ዩዘር ኢንተርፌሶችን እየተጠቀምነው በጣም ብዙ ስልኮችን ሰፖርት እንዲያደርግ እኛ ቴስት ያደረግንበት ስልክ አክቹሊ የ2500 ብር ስልክ ነው። አይ ሆፕ 2500 ብር አፎርድ የሚያደርግ ገበሬ ያለን ብዬ ያስባለሁ so that was the app in general የአዲስ አበባ ኢንስቲትዩት ኦፍ ቴክኖሎጂ የሁለተኛ ዓመት የሶፍትዌር ኢንጂነሪንግ ተማሪዎች ነን አሚ አብስራ ሶሪ
እኔ ቢኒያም ባላለው ቢኒያም ጫኔ ያለው
ያብስራና ቢኒያም በጣም እናመሰግናለን እናንተ ከባይቴክ ግን አፕሊኬሽኑ ምጥን ደስ የሚል ስም ነው ምጥን እንኳን ደስ አላችሁ እንግዲህ 25000 ብር አላችሁ በዚህ ደግሞ ያው ማበረታቻ ነው ስለዚህ ጨምሩበት አሳድጉት ገበሬዎቻችንን በደንብ አርጋችሁ ደግፉልንና አበረታቱልን እናመሰግናችኋለን ዳኞቻችንም እናመሰግናለን we thank the judges thank you so much we thank Dr. Leni we thank Dr. Engineer Getahun Bakria so we have been here for 2 days እዚህ ለሁለት ቀን ውለናል ይሄንን ደሞ እንዳልኳችሁ ቀድም ብዬ ከ14 ዩኒቨርሲቲዎች ወደ 283 አፕሊኬሽኖች የነበረውና ከዛም ደግሞ 120 ሰማይ ፋይናሊስቶች የነበሩት የስታርትአፕ ኮምፒቲሽን በዚህ ስታርትአፕ ኮምፒቲሽን በአንድ ዘርፍ ወይ በቴክኖሎጂ ብቻ ወይም በግብርና ብቻ ሳይሆን በሁሉም ዘርፍ ማንኛውም አይነት ሐሳብ ያላቸውን ሰዎች አፕሊኬሽናችሁን ላኩ ተብለው ከበጣም ረጅም ሮድ ሾው ነበር በአገሪቱ ውስጥ ብዙ ተጉዘው ብዙ እንቅስቃሴ ነበርና ለማነቃቃትና ሰዎችን አፕሊኬሽናቸውን እንዲያስገቡ ሰሚ ፋይናሊስት እና 10 ፋይናሊስቶች ነበሩ አሁን በዚህ ሰዓት ላይ ከነበሩት ውስጥ 10 ፋይናሊስት ውስጥ ባይገቡም የነበሩትና የተወዳደሩትን ዩኒቨርሲቲዎችን ስም በደንብ አርገን ሞቅ ባለ ጭብጨባ እዚህም ድረስ ለመድረስ በጣም ብዙ ስራ ልፋት ትግል ነበረውና እንኳን ደስ አላችሁ እዚህም ለመድረስ በሚቀጥለው አመት እንደሚሳካላችሁ ተስፋ ያደረግን በሚል የዩኒቨርሲቲዎችን ስም እጠራለሁ እነሱም በዚህ በኩል ሮጥ እያሉ ስቴጁን ትንሽ ነቅነቅ ያደርጉትና ያልፋሉ we're going to now invite the universities that were involved in the startup competition so that they can come through and say hello to everybody and so we call on people from Adama University Aksum University This is Adama University Aksum University Tensar Bahardar University What is that Gondar University Jumma University Kombolcha University Megal University Debra Marcos University Arba Minch Haramaya Nabara Harma University እንዲሁም አዲስ አበባ ዩኒቨርሲቲ እነዚህ ሁሉ ዩኒቨርሲቲዎች ተሳትፈዋል ከያቅጣጫው ብዙ ናቸው እና ሁሉም ትላንትና ዛሬ ስታርታፖቻቸውን ለተለያዩ ዳኞች ከሀገር ውስጥም ከሀገር ውጭም ሲያስረዱ ለማሳመን ሲሞክሩ ሲለፉ ነበር የቆዩት እና አንድ ጊዜ እንኳን መልካቸውን አይታችሁ በደንብ በየቤቶቻችሁ የምትመለከቱ በሞላ ሰላም እንድትባቸው ፈልገን ነበር ስለዚህ የተሳተፉ በሞላ በጣም እናመሰግናለን ስለተሳተፋችሁ አንድ እንደገና ለሁ ሞቅ ያለ ምስጋና እናቀርብ thank you so much for participating in this I don't even know how many months you've been working on this ለረጅም ጊዜ ነበር ሲለፉ የነበረውና ሐሳቦቻቸውን በሞላ በደንብ አርጎ እንዲሳካላቸው እንዲበረቱም እኛም እናበረታታለን ስለዚህ አሁን ከዚህ የሚቀጥለው ወደ ኮምፒቲሽኑ ነው እንዳልነው 10 ሴሚ ፋይናሊስቶች ናቸው አሁን ወደ ፋይናሊስት ደርሰናል 10 ፋይናሊስቶች አሉን እነሱም ያው ገና ይዳኛሉ ስለዚህ ዳኞች አሉ መተው ያነጋግሯቸዋል ምንድነው ሐሳባችሁ ይላሉ ለ3 ደቂቃ they'll present their company ያረጋሉ ፒች ካረጉ በኋላ ለ3 ደቂቃ ደግሞ የጥያቄና የመልስ ጊዜ ይኖራል ከዳኞች ማለት ነው ስለዚህ 3 minutes of pitching 3 minutes of question and answer በዛ ሰዓት ላይ በ3 ደቂቃ ማሳመን ከባድ ገና ሰላም ጤና ይስጥልን ሲል ግማሽ ደቂቃ አለፈ ማለት ነው ስለዚህ በጣም ኤፊሺየንት መሆን አለባቸው አንዴ እዚህ ጋር ሁሉ ነገር ከተዘጋጀ በኋላ ዶክተር ሌኒ ጋብዝና እሳቸውም ዳኞቻችን ማን እንደሆኑ ያስረዱናል ከዛ በኋላ ዞር እንልና የመጀመሪያዎቹን 5 በራውንድ 1 ከዛ ከትንሽ ጊዜ ረፍት በኋላ ደግሞ ሌላ የመጨረሻዎቹን 5ቱን በራውንድ 2 እናሳውቃለን። እናንተም ያው እዛ የተመለከታችሁ ማን ያሸንፍ ይሆን ብላችሁ ማሰላሰልና መገመት ትችላላችሁ. We're going to have 2 rounds, 5 groups each. Round 1 will have 5 companies that are going to pitch, 3 minutes of pitching, 3 minutes of Q&A. Then there will be a small break. After that there will be the next 5 in round 2. And then after that we're going to have the grand finale. ቅድም እንዳልኩት የ1 ሚሊዮን ብር ሽልማት ነው የሚሸለሙት. ይሄም መጨብጨብ አለበት እንዴ! 1 ሚሊዮን ብር በጣም ብዙ ነው. እንደዚህ አይነት ገንዘብ ፈንድሬዝ ለማድረግና ከየትም ለማግኘት በጣም ከባድ እንደሆነ ስለምናውቅም በእንደዚህ አይነት የሚያበረታቱ ፕሮግራሞች የ1 ሚሊዮን ብር ሽልማት እናምንባችኋለን. ይሄንን ነገር ከቀጠላችሁበት ለብዙ ብዙ ብዙ ህዝብ ተጠቅማላችሁ የሚለውን ነገር ለማስመር እንድናሰምርበት ነው. I think ተዘጋጅተናል ብዬ ገምታለሁ. ስለዚህ በዚህ ሰዓት ላይ የብሉ ሙንን ቺፍ ሃፒነስ ኦፊሰር የደስታ ዋነኛዋን ዶክተር ገብረመድን ይሄንንም ፕሮግራም እንደዚህ በጣም ለፍታ ያዘጋጀችውን በመሆኗ በጣም እጅግ ያመሰግናት. አንቺንም ለዘላለም በርቺ ያልናት ማይክሮፎኑን ለሷ ሰጥና እሷ ታስረዳናለች.
አመሰግናለሁ. ደስታ በጣም ስለሚያስፈልግ የደስታው ሆነ ያስፈልጋል አይደል? ሁላችንም የደስታው ኦፊሰር ሆነ ያለብን ይመስለኛል. ምክንያቱም ደስታ ካልፈጠርን ምንድነው ትርጉሙ? ምናገለግለው ሰው ደስታ መስጠት፣ ምንመራው ሰው ደስታ መስጠት ከእግዚአብሔር ጀምሮ። ስለዚህ ለዛ ነው የደስታው ኦፊሰር የሆንኩት. እንደምን አረፈዳችሁ ላለው በመጀመሪያ ለስታርታፕ ኢትዮጵያ የመጀመሪያው ለግራንድ ፊናሌ ስላበቃን እዚህ ለነበራችሁ ሁሉ ለኢትዮጵያም ደግሞ ተመልካቾች በጣም እንኳን አደረሰን እላለሁ። በመጀመሪያ ጌታውን መክሪያ እንዲሁም ሚኒስትር ዴታ አቶ ሲሳይ እንዲሁም ሚኒስትር ዴታ አቶ ጀማል እንዲሁም ዳይሬክተር ጀነራሎች እና ሌሎች የሚኒስቴር መስሪያ ቤት የኢኖቬሽንና ቴክኖሎጂ በጣም ባለፈው 3 ወር አብረን ብዙ ሰራነው። በጣም ከፍተኛ ምስጋናዬን ላቀርብ ወዳለሁ። ከዚህም አልፎ የስታርታፕ ኮሚኒቲ ስንል አብረን በዚህ በስታርታፕ ዙሪያ የምንሰራ ብሉሙንን የመሳሰሉ ሌሎች ኢንኩቤተሮች አይሳዲስ፣ ኤክስሃፓዲስ፣ ግራር፣ ጎበዜ እንግዲህ አንዳንዶቹን ብረሳ ይቅርታ ይደረግልኝ፣ ሪች ፎር ቼንጅ፣ አፍሪካን ሞዛይክ ኢንኩቤተር እና ሌሎችም የፋሽን ኢንኩቤተርም የተለያዩ አይነት ኢንኩቤተሮች አብረን 12 ምንሆን አብረን ነው የሰራነው። ስለዚህ ዛሬ ለሁላችሁም እንኳን ደስ ያላችሁ ላለው በተለይ ደግሞ ሮድ ሾው የሚባለውን እግረ መንገድ እንግዲህ የእግር መንገድ የሄዱትን ባልደረቦችን በጣም ለማመስገን ወዳለው 14 ከተማ 2400 ወጣት ቅድም ያያችኋቸው ከየዩኒቨርሲቲው ገና ከዚህም በላይ እንግዲህ ወደፊት ይኖራሉ። ግን እነዚህም ተገኝተው እነሱን ለማግኘት ደግሞ አገር ያዳረሱ ወጣቶች ከብሩክ ዮሴፍ ጀምሮ በጣም ለማመስገን ወዳለሁ። እንዲሁም ሌሎች የብሉሙን ስታፍ ሮሊና ንጉሴ፣ ትማር ሰይፈ፣ ያሬድ ራስወርቅ የመሳሰሉ ሌሎችም ሩት አገኘው በኋላ ድንገት ከረሳው ካሁኑ ለማመስገናቸው ወዳለሁ። ይሄንን ብዬ ስፖንሰሮቻችንን ማለፍ የለብንም። የወርቅ ስፖንሰሮች ኦሲፒ የፈርቲላይዘር ካምፓኒ፣ ኦፊስ ሼሪፊያን ዴ ፎስፋት የሚባል የሞሮኮ ካምፓኒ የጎልድ ስፖንሰራችን አንደኛው እናመሰግናለን። ሁለተኛ ሮያል ዴኒሽ ኤምባሲ የጎልድ ስፖንሰራችን ለማመስገን ወዳለሁ። ሶስተኛ የሲልቨር ስፖንሰራችን ጀነራል ኤሌክትሪክ ጂኢ ለማመስገን ወዳለሁ። ማሪ ከውጭ ለመጡት እንግዶቻችን የሆቴል ክፍል በማበርከት ለረዱን ከፍተኛ ምስጋና ማቅረባቸው ሆቴሎች ሞናርክ ሆቴል፣ ጁፒተር ሆቴል፣ አምባሳደር ሆቴል፣ ጎልደን ቲሊፕ እንግዲህ አመሰግናለሁ። ስታርታፕ ኢትዮጵያ ዛሬ 2000 የሚሆን ሰው ተሳታፊ ተገኝቶበታል። በአካል ወደፊት እየተስፋፋ ሲሄድ የበለጠ ስፖንሰሮች፣ የበለጠ ሆቴሎች አገር ምናነሳሳበት፣ ምናሳድግበት፣ ምንለውጥበት ዘመን ያድርስልን። ጀምረናል። ይሄንን እንደሰማችሁት ከ2400 ወጣቶች ካገኘናቸው 200 ፋይን ዙር ለመግባት 120ዎቹን ተቀብለን ካሉበት ወደ አዲስ አበባ መተው አዲስ አበባም ካሉ ወደኛ ቢሮ መተው ከሚኒስቴር መስሪያ ቤት ሚንት ጋር የ4 ቀን ስልጠና ከኛ ጋር አሳልፈው ወደ
ስታርታፕ ኢትዮጵያ የትላንትና ዝግጅታችን ላይ ሴሽኖች ወይንም ክፍለ ጊዜዎች እነኚህን 120 ወጣቶች በርካታ ዳኞች ረድተውን
ለመዳኘት ብዙ ስራ ለፍተዋል። እነሱንም በጣም ላመሰግን ወዳለው በዘረዝራቸው ብዙ ናቸው። ዳኞች ለሴሚ ፋይናል ዳኝነት የሰራችሁልን በተለይ ደግሞ አንድ ብቻ መዘርዘር መፈልገው አቶ ዮናስ ቢሻውረድ የስታክሼር ሲኢኦ ከሲሊኮን ቫሊ የመጣ ጎበዝ የኢትዮጵያ ተወላጅ ወንድማችን 4 ሰዓት በተከታታይ ሲዳኝ የቆየ በጣም ላመሰግን ወዳለው ዮናስ ለቹም ከፍተኛ ምስጋና አቀርብላችኋል። የሀገር ፍቅር ነው እንግዲህ ይሄ ሁሉ። እንግዲህ ይሄንን ብለን ወደ ግራንድ ፊናሌ መተናል። ግራንድ ፊናሌው ማለት ከነዚህ ከ120 ወደ 10 ፋይናሊስት ወይም የመጨረሻ ዙር ተሳታፊዎች ደርሰናል። ስለዚህ አሁን ማን እንደሆኑ እናያቸዋለን። ስማቸውንና የሚቀርቡበትን ቅደም ተከተል እናያለን። ስለዚህ ስማቸው በሚታይበት ነው ወደ መድረክ
መተው ፒች የሚያደርጉት። እንግዲህ ቋንቋውንም እየተማርን ነው። ፒች ማለት ለተወሰነ ጊዜ ሐሳባቸው ማቅረብና ማሳመን
ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ ስላይዱን እናየዋለን። የመጀመሪያ ዙር የሚቀርቡት ዋሽ አዲስ፣ ዳአማት፣ ኤደን፣ ቤኑ እና የኔፔ። በሁለተኛ ዙር የሚቀርቡት ግሮ ሃይድሮ፣ ሮሆቦት፣ ላንግቦት፣ ግሪን ቢን እና G24 ወይም G24። ስለዚህ እነዚህ ናቸው 10 የመጨረሻ ተወዳዳሪዎቻችን። የወደፊት የኢትዮጵያ ሂሮ ወይንም ጀግኖች ምንላቸው ናቸው። ይሄን አልፈው እዚህ ስለደረሱ አሁን ደግሞ ዳኞቹን ላስተዋውቃችሁ ወዳለው። ዳኞቹ የውጭ ሀገር ኢንቨስትመንት ፈንድ የሚያስተዳድሩ ባለሙያዎች እና ወደፊት ለኢትዮጵያ ከፍተኛ ኢንቨስትመንት ለስታርታፖች ሊያበረክቱ እና ሊደግፉ የሚችሉ ናቸው ብለን ከተለያየ አገር የመጡ ለዚህ ዝግጅት የሆኑ ስለሆነ አሁን አጭር ደግሞ በእንግሊዘኛ ብናገር ፈቀዱልኝ። Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at the grand finale of this very exciting 2 days. It has been just a joy and a pleasure to witness what has happened here. We have talked, we have debated, we have questioned, we have been excited and inspired, starting from
the space itself. And we have been very, very fortunate that so many people have been part of this. Today we have 2,000 people in the room who are expectantly waiting to see the outcome of the grand finale pitch competition. It's been several months in the preparation. We went to 14 universities around the countryside, spoke with and had roadshow meetings with about 2,400
young people. Of those, 283 took the bold step and applied for the competition. And of those 283, we accepted 120 semi-finalists who came to Addis from wherever they were, or if they were here. They
participated in something called the prep camp. And so the prep camp took about 4 days. We did that in collaboration with the Ministry of Innovation and Technology, who has been an amazing partner. And I take a pause to just thank His Excellency, Dr. Engineer
Getahun, the Minister, as well as the State Ministers and Directors and Director Generals of the Ministry. Almost 1.5 days.
Doing the judging, I want to have a special mention to one judge, Jonas Bischauret, who's a Silicon Valley founder of Stackshare and who came from California to be part of this event and spent 4 hours, must be a record, judging yesterday, and then was willing to do it again today. So honestly, thank you, Jonas, and everyone else. I also want to take a minute to thank our sponsors, gold sponsor OCP from Morocco, the Royal Danish Embassy, silver sponsor General Electric, and then 4 hotels who provided hotel lodging for our guests from abroad, Monarch, Jupiter, Ambassador,
and Golden Tulip. So with that, now we come to the introduction of their representation of global funds, venture capital funds, or angel investing funds. So they are well qualified to really achieve what we are trying to do with Startup Ethiopia, which is to showcase Ethiopia to the world as a place buzzing, teeming with creativity, with energy, with great ideas, with young people who have talent. And for that, we want to thank them for stopping whatever they were doing at pretty short notice and dropping their other activities and making time to come to Addis to be with us. I also want to thank TechCrunch, Jake Bright, which is the world's leading tech reporting platform. And to have TechCrunch here today means that Ethiopia is going to be on the global scene. So Jake, make sure and let the world know what you've been seeing for the last 2 days. I also want to thank Vyusa from a
company called HYBR in Cape
Town. Vyusa Kabaka is one of the architects of Silicon Cape, which is Cape Town's version of Silicon Valley or startup have you. The rest I will thank as they come up. አሁን የግራንድ ፊናሌ ዳኞችን ላስተዋውቅ ይፈቀድልኝ። በመጀመሪያ Mr. Tommy Davis. Mr. Tommy Davis, President of the African Business Angels Network. Mr. Tommy Davis. Okay. Until Mr. Tommy Davis comes, let me call Miss Adedana Ashabir, a daughter of Ethiopia, but born and bred in the United States, and the Regional Africa Manager of Village Capital. Second, ወይዘሮ
አደዳና አሸብር የቪሌጅ ካፒታል ናይሮቢ የአፍሪካ ኃላፊ የሆነች የመጀመሪያ ዳኛችን ናት። እንኳን ደህና መጣሽ አደዳና። ሁለተኛ
ሚስተር ማርቲን ካራንጃ የጂኤስኤምኤ አክሰለሬተር የቢዝነስ አክሰለሬተር ፕሮግራም ኃላፊ። I now call upon Mr. Martin Karanja from the GSMA Accelerator. He's the Business Engagement Director in Nairobi. ሶስተኛ የምጠራው ዳኛ ሚስተር ምዋና አሊ ከሲሊኮን ቫሊ የተመራ ሳቫና ፈንድ የሚባል የቬንቸር ፈንድ። Mr. Mbwana Ali is the director and founder of Savannah Fund. He's based in Tanzania and Silicon Valley. Mbwana, karibu. I would like to now call also Mr. Ken Njoroge, CEO and founder of Cellulant. Cellulant is one of Africa's foremost payment system companies. በመጨረሻ Mr. Ken Njoroge የአፍሪካ ታዋቂ Cellulant የሚባል ካምፓኒ ዋና ስራ አስኪያጅ። I think we will begin. Have we located Mr. Tommy Davis? Okay, he will join. So that said, now let's talk a little bit about the rules of the game. Mr. Tommy Davis, the African Business Angels Network head president. He's also based in London and Johannesburg, South Africa. He's also the founder of the Lagos Angels Network and a former tech professional. We're very, very happy to have you, Mr. Tommy Davis, the Africa Business Angel Network Halafi. Welcome. እሺ ሶኝናቸው አምስት ዳኞቻችን አሰራሩን እንግዲህ አሁን ልገልጽላችሁ ወዳለው በጣም ሲምፕል ነው፣ ቀላል ነው። እያንዳንዳችሁ ለ3 ደቂቃ ፒች ያደርጋሉ። ሀሳባቸውን ያቀርባሉ፣ ለማሳመን ይሞክራሉ። ለ3 ደቂቃ ዳኞች ጥያቄና መልስ ሊያካሂዱ ይችላሉ። 5 ስለሆኑ ሁሉም በዛች 3 ደቂቃ ውስጥ ይናገራሉ ማለት አይደለም። ግን ከሚጠይቁት ሌሎችም እየሰሙ ውሳኔያቸውን እና ስኮሪንጋቸውን ያካሂዳሉ። የስኮሪንጉ ወይንም የዳኝነቱ መስፈርቶችን የዳኞቹ የተሰጣቸው የስኮሪንግ መስፈርት ወይም የዳኝነት መስፈርቱ መጀመሪያ ትልቅ ችግርን የሚቀርፍ መፍትሄ ነው ወይ? ይሄ ከ1 እስከ 5 ውጤት ይሰጡታል። ሁለተኛ ሊሆን የሚችል ገበያን ተከትሎ ለሚችል ወደ መሬት መውረድ የሚችል ሐሳብ ነው ወይ? ችግርን መቅረፍ ብቻ አይደለም፣ ወደ መሬት ሊወርድ ይችላል ወይ? ሶስተኛ ካለው አሰራር ዲስረፕት የሚያደርግ ወይንም አዲስ አሰራር የሚያመጣ የፈጠራ ሐሳብ የሆነ የተለመደውን አሻሽሎ የሚያመጣ ሐሳብ ነው ወይ? ዲስረፕቲቭ ከ1 እስከ 5። አራተኛ ነው ተደራሽ ከሆነ ብዙ ውጤት ሊያመጣ የሚችል ነው። ስለዚህ ተደራሽነቱን እንፈልጋለን። በመጨረሻ ቡድኑ ምን ይመስላል? አብሮ የሚሰራ ጥሩ ቡድን ነው ወይ? አቅም ያለው ነው ወይ? አሳማኝ ነው ወይ? ይሄ ቡድን ልቡ የእውነት የገባበት ነው ወይ ወይንስ ችላ ብሎ ነው የሚሰራው ብለን እሱንም ደግሞ መስፈርት እናያለን። ምክንያቱም ሰው ነው መጨረሻ ውጤቱን የሚያመጣው። ስለዚህ እነዚህ ናቸው 5ቱ መስፈርቶች። ስለዚህ ዳኞቹን እንግዲህ ወደ ስራ እናስጀምራቸዋለን። Very briefly in English, I have introduced the 5 judges. We're excited that they are all professionals, international jury, a global class jury that has come from different countries with different backgrounds and really bringing a certain caliber to this competition. Some are angel investment network leaders, others are venture capital fund leaders, and one is a CEO founder who himself has raised and therefore faced many investors, as he has raised the highest amount of capital by an African founder to date. So this is the jury that we have.
The rules are very simple, as I've already explained. 3 minutes pitch and 3
minutes question and answer. We don't expect each of them would have the time to ask in those 3 minutes, so we ask them to listen to the others if they haven't asked a question. Apart from that, we would do this in 2 rounds. We will have a break between the 2 rounds just to give them a bit of a chance to take a break. And the 5 things that we look for in terms of the scoring of these pitches are whether this is a startup that is solving a big problem, whether it is a feasible and market-driven idea, whether the idea is disruptive and changes the order of things in an innovative and creative way, whether it is a scalable idea with a big reach, and finally, what kind of a team is it? Is it a dynamic, driven team? So these are the 5 things that they are scoring, and with that, I wish you well, gentlemen and lady, and the grand finale has begun.
Alright. As has been said, it's going to be 2 rounds. የመጀመሪያው ራውንድ የሚጀምረው በዋሽ አዲስ ነው። ስለዚህ የዋሽ አዲስን ስታርታፕ የፒች የሚያደርጉት እዚህ ጋር የሚናገሩልን ግለሰቦች እንጋብዛለን። ከዛ ዋሽ አዲስ በ3 ደቂቃ ውስጥ ማን እንደሆኑ ምን እንደሆኑ 1 ሚሊዮን ብር እንዲሸለሙ እንደሚፈልጉ እና ለምን መሸለም እንዳለባቸው ያስረዱናል። ስለዚህ የዋሽ አዲስን ተወዳዳሪዎች ወደ መድረክ ጋብዛለሁ። ዋሽ አዲስ stage for the 3-minute pitch.
Thank you very much. Should I start? Should I say? Thank you very much. My name is Mohammed Jamal, founder at Wish Addis, which is an Uber for laundry services. So we are trying to solve a problem which exists in Ethiopia. It was actually a personal problem that we have faced when me and my friend moved to Addis after graduated from the University of Gondar. So
what we do is a laundry and dry cleaning service that delivers at the tap of a button, which is
disruptive and a new way which can actually bring a new lifestyle for the existing problem. So what are the problems? It's just the lack of convenient laundry service. The next one is so expensive to get the laundry done, and the quality of the services that have been given in the laundry services was
lack quality. And for this, we proposed the solution using
which is a convenient yet affordable laundry service, which can be applied to everyone who is who is a victim of the problem. We have developed mobile and web app software which can actually handle the pickup, delivery, and order of the laundry service. So how it works is just you choose a location, you schedule pickup and delivery, and place and track order.
We try to simplify the way people use the app
and make it part of their lifestyle. So this is what we are trying to. Our business model is mainly marketplace model and on-site. We are trying to have a marketplace of laundromats in the city of, and when we scale in the major cities in Ethiopia and even in the continental level in African. So the marketplace will be listing all the laundromats in city, and we can access and take orders and dispatch to those laundromats. And the next one is on-site. We can have our own machine, and we can have our own laundry service firm, and we can hire many, and we can create many job opportunities for immense and for a very large part of our community. Our team is consisting of many developers and designers. I am founder, and I'm founder at brewvibe.com. It's Ethiopian Creative Social Network. And Amir is one of the graphist artists, and he's also at Deep Herbal. And Brian Tensai is the founder of Lole, which is a food delivery app. And Dawood Negus, as you can see, is a consistent and accounting in
microlink. So what we are aiming is to solve simple. It seems a simple,
but which is which have a huge opportunity. Those who needs the opportunity of work, so that they can get more than what they are working on. So our slogan will be "Trade for Success." So thank you very much.
አንድ ጊዜ በአጭሩ እንደነበረ ለማስረዳት ያህል በአማርኛ አዲስ የሚባለው ከኤስዲጂ 11 ሰስቴኔብል ሲቲስ ከሚባለውና ለከተማ ነዋሪዎች እንዴት አድርጎ የልብስ ማጠብን ችግሮችንና እንዴት አድርገን በቀላሉ እኛ ጋር ደርሰው ወስደውልን ሊያጥቡ እንደሚችሉ እና ለኛ ህይወታችንን ለማቃለል የተዘጋጀ ነገር ነው። ስለዚህ ዋሽ አዲስ ያው የላውንድሪ ችግሮቻችንና ከየት ነው አጣቢ የምናገኘው የሚለውና የሚያስጨንቁን የቀን ከቀን ያሉትን ችግሮቻችንን ለመፍታት የተዘጋጀ ነገር ነው። ስለዚህ ዋሽ አዲስ ከሰስቴኔብል ዲቨሎፕመንት ጎልስ ቁጥር ነምበር 11 ሰስቴኔብል ሲቲስ ጋር የሚገናኝ ነበረ ለማለት ያህል ነው። በየጊዜው እየመጣው በትንሹ በአማርኛ ምን እንደነበረ አስረዳለሁ። አመሰግናለሁ።
Thanks for the pitch. I had a question. Me and Ken were talking about it. Do you have any market data for the market size of the laundry in Addis or Ethiopia? Just curious about that.
We're actually researched generally on the needs and the target groups, which is part of people who live in the dormitory, dormitories and the condominium and private rental houses. It could be people live in. So we actually have the target group of the general. So our business target market is focused on those people live in residential house and rental houses.
Just wanted to clarify, do you have any idea as to how much you could make, how big is the market size in Burr? Just, how many people do you think are using this? Just a general sense of how big it can be. So in terms of a business.
since we have been researching, there are existing businesses like Zyride, which is Uber for transportation services. So apart from that, we are trying to have many users as possible, which are using the same app for the same business model.
I have a question. Thank you for your pitch. I'd like to know where are you with your... So if you don't have users at the moment, where are you in terms of the building of your service?
Currently we do have a mobile app which is ready, which will be launched next week. So we are going to have a beta registration, a beta launch and user registration for the coming 2 weeks.
And how are you addressing market?
We have been talking and partnering up with already existing laundromat in the city of Addis. So I've been talk to them, and we are going to make them like our agent on promoting our product and working with them.
All right, 2 questions. First, this is a on-demand service, but from your price...
On-demand product. Second, I can see from your team, they are founders of other companies. What's their commitment to Wash Addis, bearing in mind they are founders in other companies? Thank you.
Okay. For the second question, our team is, as I told you, consists of many founder of any other companies, and they're purely, we have been working on this since 3 years, so it shows, before 3 years, so it shows their commitment that they are still trying to push and make it scalable enough.
How much time do they spend with Wash Addis as opposed to
whatever else they've founded?
How much time?
How much time do they spend with Wash Addis?
Actually, the other startups are, some of the startups are, the first one is, some of them are social entrepreneurs, social startups, so they have more time than the other startups than in Wash Addis.
And on my first question, on
subscription fees on an on-demand product?
What?
Your pricing model, this is an on-demand product.
Yeah.
Yep, it's like Uber. Yep, I don't pay
subscription fees to Uber if I don't need to use it. I only pay for, I only pay whenever I request for a ride. So why are you thinking of positioning your product as such, but also charging subscription fees?
Well, the subscription fee is actually for the package, already made package for families and couples, so that they can have monthly or yearly pricing plan for the service.
Another question. Do you have any idea how you'll process payment, whether it's subscription or other model for this product?
Which?
Payment. How is payment going to be handled?
Payment is going to be handled in 2 ways. The first one is we are trying to integrate a payment processor system, which already exists in in Ethiopia. So we are trying to integrate that payment system, and they can pay on that. The second one is we can also take on delivery, pay cash.
Do you see this beyond Ethiopia?
Yeah, definitely. The problem exists in many countries. We are started in Addis, but we're surely trying to scale up in the major cities in Addis, plus in Africa.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
እሺ ዋሽ አዲስን በጣም አድርገን እናመሰግናለን። that was the 3 minutes of pitching እና ያው ለማሳመን ሞክሯል። ከዛ ደግሞ እነሱም 3 ደቂቃ ዳማት ይባላል። ዳማት አስራ አደሮችን በቴክኖሎጂ ወደ ገበያ ለማገናኘት ስለዚህ ገበሬዎቻችንን ከማርኬቱ ጋር ለማገናኘት በሚል ነው። የዳማትን ወደ መድረክ ጋብዛለሁ።
Thank you. Hello everyone. So I came with my PC because I didn't put it here.
So this is Haragu, everyone. She's not in the slide, that's why. So let me start my pitch with that. Here. Thank you. Hello.
So Haragu is a mom
with 6 children. She was actually, that's a picture I took from a video explaining to me how hard it is for her to put her products into the market. She's a very strong woman with a lot of products, but it is hard for her to put her products into the market. So the question here is, do we have a structured market? Are our farmers motivated enough to produce more, or even to take whatever they produce to the market? So my name is Kasanat, and I'm here from the Amat, the pre-Aksum civilization, ancient civilization of Ethiopia. The Amat is an online e-commerce or a platform that connects smallholder farmers with consumers. It helps connect smallholder farmers with consumers. So what we do is, whatever it is you want, any kind of agriculture products, you order it with your phone and we deliver it to you. With every kind of payment integration, delivery system, the whole full package. Practice we sell. There is vegetables, crops, fava beans, fruits, honey, milk, all sorts of products, agriculture products. Our target market is hotels. We actually focus on B2B. It's still open for the B2C too, but we're focusing on B2B business, like hotels and also condominiums. There are also universities, sports clubs that we have reached already now. So, one, we need to fill in the gap, the agriculture system, because we all talk all the time, as African, most of our life depends on agriculture, and we're not doing anything about it. Now, everything has to change. We are here, we're going to disrupt everything and make it to the peak, take it to the next level. So how it works, you can order with your phone, I mentioned that. You can pay with your phone. We bring fresh products from the farm to you. What have we done so far? We're done with our website. We're done with our Android application. We have launched it. We started working with 6 farmers already.
What are the advantages of the Amat? Why am I telling you all?
So we can look at it in 2 sides, with the user side and also the farmer side. Okay, so when we look at the farmer side, they can set the price by themselves. They don't have to be dependent. They are the ones who know how much they have to sell their products. If they sell their products however they want, they will be motivated enough to produce more. There will be no hunger. There will be no one without dinner, because we can get our product with a fair price. And we are here to make that happen. With just a click, join the family. Shop African. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you for that. Can you share with us the difference between the home buyer that have you ever thought of that you had in there, and the guy buying from the hotel?
I'm sorry?
Can you share the difference
between
on your platform between me sitting at home looking for some vegetables and the person who's buying for the hotel? Because you're catering to both.
Because it's B2B and B2C. So
what's the difference?
So I know the difference between B2B and B2C.
Yeah, I know, but why?
You share on your platform.
Yes.
How will it be different? Their experience be different on your platform?
Okay.
From the person who is sitting at home
and at the hotel,
and the person who's sitting in the office buying for a hotel.
Oh, okay. So the difference is it starts from the pricing also. And also there are NDAs we share, because hotels, they took a larger amount, so the price gets lower when you get if it's a single customer, because it gets higher. And also there are NDAs that we are signing with hotels.
But with every customer,
we do customer service, but we don't sign NDAs with everyone. But that's the difference. But with hotels, yeah.
Do you have any?
So per day, we actually reach out to 5
up to 10 customers. There are hotels. By the way, it's We have been working on it so much, but it's been 2 months since we launched. And we have started working with 6 farmers and also 5 up to 10 users. There are hotels that we are already 2 big hotels so far and mini hotels too. Seated at home and want to buy things from their phone. That's the kind of people that we are selling to.
Yes, I'd like to follow up on the question about hotels versus home buyers. Have you thought about which one to go after first? I think that's the most critical. I think doing both would be quite risky given the stage you're at. I just want to curious to hear like which one you'd prioritize first and why.
So, because we are startups, we need to be very critical about the things we do. So what we want to focus right now is the B2B one, because we need to start with mass, because that's the most important thing right now, so that we can be sustainable. But the door is not that closed, but we're going to open it very well once we're established very well for the users too. Yes.
I have a question.
Okay.
Who are your competitors?
Okay, so we have competitors starting from the people who are using the traditional way to the level who are trying to use e-commerce platforms. At this very moment, from Ethiopia, running system, already working system, payment integrated, delivery system integrated, and online market from connect small order with user, we're actually the first one in it. I mean, we're the only one running right now in Ethiopia. But when we look in Africa, there are actually Kuhula and stuff. We have been reaching out, studying who our competitors are.
From a logistics perspective, and you mentioned that you handle any farm produce. So how are you structured logistically to ensure that some of the perishable goods that you supply remain fresh to the point of picking from the farmer to the consumer or the hotel?
Okay, so this was one of the challenges we faced, by the way, when we launched because it was tough for us, the logistics thing. But what we did was we partnered up with universities in agriculture department. And then we asked their help to provide us a transportation system at first round, and then we tour and register the farmers. Once we register them and also reach out to the unions and also DS, development agents of the farmers. That's how we reach out to them. And then once we reach out to them, we collect the products. And then first, actually, we have to know our order a day ahead. We deliver them within 24 hours. Once we know the amount of products we are expected to give, so we go to our farmers and pick the products up. So we have this mini store. We check everything and tag our name, and then we send it to the place.
Tell us about yourself and your team.
So my name is Kasanet. By my background, I'm civil engineer. I have been working for 2 years and stuff in civil engineering. But this idea couldn't make me stop thinking. And my partner is a very amazing software engineer from MIT, somewhere around there, Merhaw Fisaye. So we have done together. We have known each other ever since we were grade 7, like 50 years together. So we have always wanted to make a change, a difference. And like 2 years back, well, the time has come. And then we quit our jobs, both of us. He actually used to work at UN, and I used to work hired. We quit our jobs and start this company.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Damat. I'll take the laptop for you. I understand you're nervous. ትንሽ nervousness ንቃቱን ጥለን የመሄድ ነገር ሊከሰት ይችላል። አሁን ከዚህ በኋላ የሚቀጥለው ኤደንን ራሳቸውን ያስተዋውቃሉ፣ እንደሆነ ያስረዳሉ። ይሄው አንጥልም. And then we'll go on to the next and the next. Judges, so you know we're going to go ahead and push through all of the 10 for the interest of time, and we'll give you a little bit more extra time at the end because we're a little bit behind on our schedule. አመሰግናለሁ. ኤደን
So, hello everyone. My name is Robel Masfin, and today I want to ask you all one big question. Who here wants to live long? Probably everyone, right? But there's one condition. in Ethiopia, Ethiopia is a country where 506,000 people get medical treatment in a single hospital. And for example, I want you to think of a person that you know that actually has a chronic illness, and that person is one of these 586,000. What do you think their chance of survival is? It's very low, and that's why we created Eden. We believe that if the doctors, physicians, pharmacists, and the rest of the medical community collaborate together, they can give their patients the best possible medical care. Just like as if they were a part of this huge, amazing hospital. Just like Airbnb, the world's largest hotel network without any buildings, we believe that Ethiopia's largest hospital won't be about buildings, but instead a next-age technology platform that actually connects us with our doctors. And that's exactly what we created. With Eden, you could be able to check your medical history, book appointments, interact with your doctors, and many more. But we also, as I stated earlier, we noticed
the huge problem that the number of physicians is inadequate.
And that's why we integrated our own AI-based medical bot that's actually hybrid into our system. So this medical bot can actually give diagnosis to biggest health problems in Ethiopia, like malaria, tuberculosis, malnutrition, and many more. That's great, right? But that's not just it. We developed our whole system to use our system. So many people heard about all of this and told that this is crazy, this is impossible. But there's this huge company based in San Francisco that's actually creating a big impact in the medical sector in their country, and we are actually very impressed by their product that we currently have a pending partnership request with them. But one thing that makes us unique from them is our system is completely free. So yeah, users can use everything that I stated earlier for free. That's what makes us different, because we make our actual revenue from license, subscription, and ad fee. By license, I mean the hospitals actually pay us, and from subscription, we give some actual additional premium services, and that's how we make our annual revenue, and actually impacting up to 100,000 people annually, because I stated earlier a number of 586, so actually decreasing that number by 100,000, which is actually a huge impact. And one last touch to our product that makes it awesome is our team and community that it was built in. Our team is composed of a highly experienced development management, networking, and many more staff, actually backed by our champions and advisors who are industry leaders from health tech to business. At last I want to say is, welcome to the future.
Hi. Can you go through the product one more time? I heard AI bot, but I'm still not clear as to what your service is providing. Thank you.
Okay. So what we are giving is, in our product, our main target is creating, solving the barrier between users and doctors that's in between. So users have to wait in long lines to give service, to get actually a medical service. So all of that line process, booking the appointments, and actually communicating with the doctors ends on our system. So users only have to go, if necessary, to the doctors at last. And the rest of the services are finished in our system. We're using our medical bot and the rest of the platform that we are using. So it answers all the problem that there are. And if it's necessary or it's very chronic, our system actually sends them to the doctors. And that's how
Follow-up question. What training are you doing then for the doctors themselves?
So for the doctors themselves, as I mentioned earlier, our platform is very simple and very easy. Even blind people can use it. So the doctors actually have nothing to do, but our medical bot actually answers all the questions that the doctor can ask if I went to a doctor personally. And the doctors only have to answer if there are any chronic illness conditions. So we give the doctors a first-hand description of our product, but that's just what they need.
Okay, one more and then I will pass the mic. What about, have you looked at research on people's comfort level with using this type of technology to discuss potentially sensitive information about their health? So what have you heard from people in the market?
Okay, so actually people are very sensitive about their health because even ministers and other people can use our system. That's actually that needs to be very safe. So when we developed our product, we used a blockchain-based technology to integrate the backend, which is actually the safest and the one that Bitcoin and the other cryptocurrency runs on. It's not a cryptocurrency, but that's the base that we built our system on, so which is very secure. So it's very...
Thank you. Can I ask you, how many hospitals are there in Ethiopia?
Okay, in Ethiopia there are about 3,500 hospitals.
And roughly how many patients do they treat on an annual basis? Do you know?
Okay, on an annual basis we are practically targeting 100,000 customers. But
No. How many patients do the hospitals currently treat?
Okay, so the market size for that is actually, it's a $500 million market size, and from that market size we are actually targeting in our first year a 1% market size. So we are actually making up to a $2 million.
I'll take a step back and clarify. In Ethiopia, I'm not familiar with the Ethiopia health system that much, but I'm assuming there's private hospitals in the public sector, right? Which one are you going after? And do you understand the implications of that? I'd also like to hear more about the partnership you have with Carbon Health. This is the US company, and how that's actually helping you. Just kind of curious about how, because the US health system is very private sector driven, and Ethiopia might be quite public sector. And I think similar to what I think the panels are asking here, John was asking, is that do you assume that the doctors have the capacity to just keep, in addition to their day-to-day queue of patients that are coming to see them, do they have capacity to then also have these bookings come online, right? It's like, I'm just curious how you think about that as well.
So for the first question, we are basically first of all targeting the clinics. So there's a huge amount of clinics in Ethiopia, but there are a few hospitals in our country. So our first target is the clinics. So that's where we get our huge income from. And for the question that you asked me about the Carbon Health, we actually have no partner up yet, but we are in the process of partnering up. We are communicating, and we are not partnering up on business levels, but their product is very high, and it's actually also built in Silicon Valley. So we are partnering up with them to study that. And also our product, we want to grow it on an Africa level. So that's what we are trying to do.
And I'm going to have to stop you right there. Thank you so much. በጣም እናመሰግናለን. That was Eden. እና በአጭሩ ጠቅለል ለማድረግ በጤና ላይ የተሰማራ በታካሚና በሆስፒታሎችና ዶክተሮች መካከል ያለውን ክፍተት ለማሟላት የሚሞክር ስታርታፕ ነው. I would like to now say to the lovely judges that you're doing an excellent job timing the pitch startup folks, but however you're going over the 3-minute limit. So make sure your questions are concise so that they have time to answer within the 3 minutes. Thank you. በጣም እናመሰግናለሁ. Now ዳኞችንም አንዳንድ ጊዜ መዳኘት ጥሩ ነው. Next we have ቤኑ መጥቶ ደግሞ ራሳቸውን ያስረዱኛል ማለት ነው. ቤኑን ወደ መድረክ ጋብዛለሁ.
Hey everyone, I'm from Bene Foods. My name is Amen. I'm just going to start by asking you a question, every one of you. Let's say that you are in Ethiopia, hypothetically speaking, and you actually are kind of hungry and you want to eat something. But what you want to do is you want to eat something nutritious and affordable. And upon that, you want something that's accessible in time and place. What are your options? So, this thing is not just an individual problem. It's a nationwide problem. Ethiopia loses 17% of its GDP due to malnutrition. And that's because we don't have adequate products that are nutritious.
With affordable price. And currently we are producing a nutritious biscuit for children as well as adults with affordable price. It's high nutritious and it can provide the daily requirement of their protein within a 5-pack.
Yeah, we plan to have 700,000 regular customers, and amongst them are mothers and fathers, obviously, and also sportsmen, laborers, and actually athletes. No, the previous slide. Yeah, next one, please. And currently there are more than 17 big biscuit manufacturers in Ethiopia. None of them are doing what we are doing right now.
Yeah, so we're glad we're doing this because currently we're signing an agreement with the school feeding program and we're serving 200 kids. Their attendance increased in 50% and they're not ill. So we are partnered up with Blue Moon and Need, nutrition-based company. And we're also working with DSM and Gain as well.
Yeah, so the next slide, please. Yeah, we believe in going that the vast majority of the diaspora community can get engaged in our efforts to solve this malnutrition problem and help those children that are in need. And actually we plan to break even in 2 years. Yeah.
Yes, so who are the team? I'm Betty and I'm a nutritionist working as a senior research assistant at Addis Ababa Science and Technology University. We also have Abinet, he's a PhD fellow and he's a famous nutritionist, and as Amin as well.
I myself, I am an architect by profession, but I have studied leadership and social entrepreneurship for quite a while in University of San Diego in California.
And we are asking for 1.2 million to kick a start and make this happen. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for that. Are you doing any sales at the moment, and how much sales?
Yes, we're selling 200 packs per day for a school feeding program, and it's 180,000 birr in Ethiopia.
Is that per day? 180.
Giving 200 biscuits every day.
Yeah, it's around 20,000 packs of benu.
All right. Do you have your own
processing farm or manufacturing farm, or are you doing this through an outsourced arrangement?
We have an agreement with a small bakery house because establishing a manufacturing company in certain type of country is a bit harder, so we're suffering because of that.
Yeah, how do you ensure that the quality is consistent?
Having outsourced, what do you have contracts governing the quality of what you're producing?
Honestly speaking, the quality of the biscuit is like we follow a standard operating procedure, SOP, so that the quality will not fluctuate. But because of light and some other things, it might be a simple fluctuation. Yeah.
Plus, she has won 2 awards, 1 national award and 1 Campus University award because of her research. She's a researcher.
Number 1, it's actually very tasty. So just want to say that. Number 2, so you said there are 17 biscuit companies already currently. If one of them decides to market this type of product, how are you going to stand out?
We've got a patent. We have a pending patent.
We have a patent, and the other thing is in a food processing procedure, it's not that much easy to produce it's not that much easy to change their line into a different or a new production system. They have to restructure their company. So I think that's a plus.
One of the things you said was you had the potential to have diasporans actually help feed local children. Can you sort of share a bit more about that?
All right. So the overall idea of starting this business is like this. I happened to witness a very horrendous scene in a place called Koshe. It's a place around Addis Ababa. It's a very slum area, and people died because they were looking for food that we threw out as a garbage. So we said we have to do something to address that. Our model is, one of our models is to implement 1-for-1 model, business model. Every time you buy one, another one goes for free, but it has prerequisites. One of the prerequisites to implement that model is to engage huge, more than 3 million diaspora living abroad, and to gain their trust and to make them subsidize certain products. And if you implement blockchain, that will automatically enable us to be trustworthy.
Do you happen to know what your break-even sales number is? How many biscuits do you have to sell to break even?
Actually, there are two phases that we have to address first. The number one is the initial stage, and the second one is an expansion stage. The expansion stage is different. We started 3 years later, and we're going to export to other East African countries. But in order for us to break even, we have to sell around 8 million biscuits within 2 years' time.
Thank you.
Thank you በጣም እናመሰግናለን። that was ቤኑ እና ትንሽ እንደገና በአማርኛ ጠቅለል ለማድረግ በጣም ጠቃሚ ንጥረ ነገሮች ያላቸውን ብስኩቶች ለህፃናት እንዲሁም ለአዋቂ ያዘጋጁ ቤኑ የሚባል ድርጅት ነው። again keep check on time። አሁን ወደ መድረክ የምጋብዘው የኔ ፔይ ይሆናል። next up is የኔ ፔይ። thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Nur Hassan Technologies. Let me start by introducing you to two entrepreneurs that we come across on a daily basis. Meet Gannet Kabada, she is the founder of Paradise Fashion, and I want you to also know Araya Laka, who is the founder of Makina.net. Both these companies are like big names here in Ethiopia, and they have been question, how can I be able to collect payments electronically from my customers so that I can be able to expand to different market segments here in Ethiopia and possibly beyond. So let me walk you through the problem. That is, if, for example, Gannet wants to get paid from one of her customers called Daniel, Daniel has to go to his bank, withdraw the cash from the bank, whichever it is, and then he has to take that cash to Dashan Bank where Paradise Fashion has an account, and he has to deposit that cash in order to confirm that he has already paid. But to confirm that, he has to send her the deposit slip that he did that. After receiving the deposit slip, she gets to the next process of processing the delivery of her items. So this is a common problem that is faced by all transactions across Ethiopia, and with any transaction coming in as well from abroad. So as a solution to this problem, we have developed an online payment platform that uses web app, mobile app, and USSD technologies, and integrates all the banks in our backend software and avails that service to the merchants so that they can be able to accept payments from their buyers. So our business model is commission-based. Currently, it starts with 3%. The merchant pays service charge plus percentage of the transacted amount. And you pay only when you use it. Next. So currently, we are working with 4 financial service providers. That is Dashan Bank with its digital wallet called Damoli, CB Iber with Commercial Bank of Ethiopia, and Hello Cash and Ember. We have 3 major competitors, that is Hello Cash, Ember, and Bank Wallets, as a substitute products and as a service availing products. So our competitive advantage are interoperability and complementary marketplace. Currently, we have more than 1,000 registered users, and as well as conducted more than 45,000 transactions in our platform within the past 2 months. Our team consists of 7 co-founders, who have 4 of them are technologists and developers. 3 of them are business experts. They have worked with companies such as Samsung, Nestle, Ernst & Young, even one of our companies, local Ethiopian Commodity Exchange, as a core team developer when it was started. And they have more than 6 to 10 years of experience within the Ethiopian market. Lastly, according to McKinsey, Ethiopia can add up to 15 billion USD to its GDP by 2025 if it uses digital financial services. And with that data, we believe that we can be able to, ENP can be able to create more than 300,000 jobs in the digital economy that is to be created, which is the theme of Startup Ethiopia. Thank you.
Two questions. Are you licensed?
Yes.
Second, there is a challenge
with the few days I've spent in Addis, there's a challenge in terms of being able to use anything else apart from cash. And that's not just an issue with the system
or the financial sector, but I think it's a challenge also with the merchants
or with some of these retailers. They're not willing to accept any other form of payment. As much as there is Ember and Belcash.
How are you willing, or what's your market strategy to ensure there is more uptake of this digital
solution that you have as opposed to cash?
Normally what our existing digital wallet service providers are providing is from the point of the financial service companies or from the banks or the microfinance. So they cannot be able to integrate with merchants because it's very costly for the merchants to integrate to each bank's existing technology. And for the banks to reach out to these merchants is very difficult because their core business is not creating a merchant network. So as a solution to that problem, we become the merchant aggregator on the front end, that is on the market side, and we aggregate the payment service providers in the back end so that there is a value-added kind of transaction or exchange of goods and services between the buyers and the merchants. The others are not doing that because of legal limitations in one way, and the other is they haven't understood the existing market that this service could create yet.
So my question is, do you see yourself primarily as an offline debit credit card network kind of payment system, or are you more online e-commerce? And how do you see yourself fitting into that space? I know it's all pretty early now in Ethiopia, but I'm kind of curious where you'd go. More PayPal or more Square, like in the US?
Our focus is like in creating the ecosystem in which both offline and online merchants can be able to use this platform to access a larger market as well. So in order to do that, we have a mobile application with which you can pay at any shop because it uses a mobile payment platform. So you can go to any shop, and if the merchant has an account with YenePay, he has definitely a merchant code. So any buyer would go there and enter that code and process it. It's similar to M-Pesa in Kenya.
Number of users, number of transactions, and at what rate are they growing?
The normal challenge here in Ethiopia is the legal
numbers, please.
Okay, we already have more than 1,200 registered users within the past 2 months after launch.
Yeah. Rate of growth and number of transactions and rate of growth.
For example, sometimes it goes up. Let me give you the average growth.
Numbers.
It is 20% per week, around 20%, the average tendency. And we already have integrated with more than 50 merchants as well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you በጣም እናመሰግናለን። የኔፔይ የኦንላይን ክፍያ ስርዓት ነው ለሁሉም አይነት አገልግሎቶች በቀላሉ እኛ ለመክፈል እንዲያስችል የተዘጋጀ ቴክኖሎጂ ነው እና እነሱ እናመሰግናቸዋለን። በዚህኛው ቅድም እንደተባለው በመሐከል ላይ ብሬክ ይኖራል ብለን ነበር፣ እረፍት ይኖራል ብለን ነበር። ግን ሰዓታችን እየሄደ ስለሆነ የራውንድ 2ን በዚሁ እንቀጥላለን። ስለዚህ በመጀመሪያ ራውንድ 2 ላይ ያላችሁ በሞላ እዚህ ባክስቴጅ እንድትገኙልን ካሁኑ እናሳስባለን። The next up is Grow Hydro. We want all of our round 2 startup competitors to come to the backstage. That is Grow Hydro, Rohobot, Langbot, Green Bean and G24. ስለዚህ ሁላችሁም ባክስቴጅ ኑልን። አሁን Grow Hydro. Thank you.
Hello everyone. I'm young, ambitious and ready to transform my Africa. My name is Salam. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Grow Hydro. Ethiopia has the second largest population in Africa and on growing. We have lots of mouths to feed, but we are late adopters on technologies, on groundbreaking technologies. So we are harvesting low yield, poor quality products, and there is a sharp increase on the price. We are urbanizing faster than ever. This all means demand for food is increasing substantially while farmlands are being used to build cities. The underlying issue is clear. Resources are getting more and more scarce. The fight to grow more with less is real. This is where we come in. We design and manufacture hydroponic system, which is a vertical shelf structure that can grow shallow root plants and fodder for animals with water and other nutrients without the need for soil. We aim to be the #1 hydroponic technology providers in Africa. Using our technology, one can harvest high-protein organic feed within 4 to 10 harvesting days, different vegetable and fruits, 400% yield increased, 60% less water consumption, 80% water saving, 80% labor saving, and half the harvesting time compared to the conventional way of farming. And to sell this amazing product to our customers, we have 2 business models. One is directly selling it to commercial farmers, and the second is working with development partners, those who work on empowering the youth, women, disabled, refugees, and the like. From the whole target, the potential is 37 billion for the coming 5 years. And if we play our cards right, for the coming 5 years, we're going to address 20% of it. That will translate to 7.4 billion. We already started selling. We already sold a 10 units fodder grow for pastoralist welfare organization that can feed 400 goats daily, and we have a 10 million birr deal with them for the coming 3 years. We already started finishing assessing an urban refugee farm for Norwegian Refugee Council, and to be Pan-African, we have more than 3 investors wanting to take us Pan-African. These things are 5 SDG goals are in our hearts. To put this all on the ground, we have a team of 4, highly energetic, output-driven, with more than 9 years of experience in the business. And we have different stakeholders, partners, and advisors, and we are going to keep adding to the circle. And as a company, we already raised 200,000 birr from our seed investor, and we won 5,000 euros from Total Startup. And before I leave, I would like to leave you with this. Imagine, just imagine, a continent full of, equipped with high-tech agricultural equipment. We all need a sustainable future. That's why we say grow more with less. Thank you very much.
You said how much do you sell your systems and how many have you sold?
So it differs from modules to modules. So we sold at 250,000 birr currently, and we have a 10 million birr deal with them for the coming 3 years. The price of the goods, the products we sold, is differ with the size that you are asking for.
What's the range?
The range is from 1 hectare, I mean 1 carré, to, you know, to your name.
Size. No, bill value.
Okay, so one unit can, you can harvest per harvest 180 kilogram of vegetables.
Birr.
Birr? Oh, 25,000 birr. But it differs, like semi-automated, fully automated, or manual.
All manufactured in Ethiopia.
Yes.
Thank you. How did you come up with this idea? Curious. How did
apparently, I was reading a book. It's a Kenyan book, and I was very amazed. And I was curious enough to Google and YouTube it. So that after that, me and my friends started, you know, talking and trying to make it up. Then there was a call out for agri-tech incubation, so we got accepted there, and we were incubated, and that's how. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Well done. We didn't even have to tell you to stop, but I'm እናመሰግናለን.
Wait, Munit.
አለመዘጋጀት እንደዚህ ነው ትንሽ ጊዜ ይፈጃሉ በሚል ነበር.
Munit, I'm here.
Yes, my sister.
The quality of the coffee, and our machine use coffee husk as a fuel source, so it's available. Actually, currently the coffee husk is pollute the rivers, so they can use that as a fuel source. So our market segment, the market is increasing. The more investors are coming to Ethiopia and invest on the coffee sector. Currently, more than 2,000 coffee unions are in the sector and 3,000 coffee processors and more than 20 commercial farmers. So these all are our market segments. Where are we now? We secure our patent and built and successfully test our product. So that's our coffee dryer machine. We tested at the Moye coffee farm at Tagachulu. The capacity is 300 kilogram and it dries in 19 hours. And it's a specialty coffee category. So, and we have, okay. And we have 10 pre-orders and commitment letters. So our revenue model is business to business. We are planning to sell the machine. And the price ranges from 200,000 up to 700,000 birr. And we are planning to reach 10% of these 300 processors in the coming 4 years and to get a net profit of 50 million. So our team, me and Xerialo, are mechanical engineers. We are very passionate in manufacturing and making machines. We are partnering with Blue Moon. Actually, we built the prototype by securing fund from Blue Moon, and we are partnering with Addis Ababa University and the Coffee Authority. And our investment to open a full facility, it's around 4 million, but we can start with Ethiopian startup fund with 1 million. Thank you so much. Any question?
Can you talk more about the patent process and how it's enforceable in Ethiopia and other parts of the world? Is the patent only in Ethiopia or other parts of the world? And I'm just kind of not familiar with how that works here.
Okay. In Ethiopia, the patent is, we use it utility model, and it worked for 50 years. So we got it in this year. So for the next 50 years, no one is allowed to manufacture and sell this machine or use for himself without our authority. So that's how it works.
Have you considered licensing it instead of trying to make it yourself then?
Yeah, we have a license, yeah. We have a business charge.
I mean, would you consider licensing it to other manufacturers? For example,
we can do that. We can do that, yes. Yes.
So,
you have 10 pre-orders. What is how many do you want to have sold by end of the year?
Please, can you repeat again?
How many machines do you want to sell by end of the year?
This year?
Yeah.
Actually, we just finished the prototype and tested, and we get our certificate now. So in Ethiopia, the coffee season is started from August. So we start from that up to December. So we are planning to produce around 90 machines because we already got more than 10 pre-orders. So that's in 2090, we are planning to produce around 20 machines.
How are you financing the production of the machine?
Okay, in Ethiopia, when someone is ordering you a machine, they put a down payment. So that's how. So we need the investment for the facility and the setup. Since the volume of the machine is big, we need a bigger facility. So that's why we need that investment. But to manufacture, they will put a down payment. Any question?
One more question. So your revenue model, is it just from the sale of the machine, or will you be making money out of how much coffee is dried from the machine?
Yeah, we're planning to sell the machine to the processors. That's our primary target market. They are ready. They have a generator in the jungle, in the coffee farm. They have a facility, and they know the pain more than I can express you. They take their money for 30 days, more than that. So they are ready to absorb the machine. Otherwise, they don't accept. We give you the service like that, they will be much aggressive to have the machine. So
I'm asking the question from a sustainability view of your business. So assuming all the coffee processors buy your machine, does it mean you close your shop?
No, that's a good question. In Ethiopia, every year we produce more than 440,000 tons of coffee. So if we divided this in 3,000 processors, minimum 5 tons they need 5 machines. That's a lot. even if there is another mechanical engineers, maybe we have a plan, okay, we have a plan to come and work with us. So it's enough market because it's a lot to manufacture and the market is still growing. Thank you.
እሺ በጣም እናመሰግናለን። Thank you so much. That was green bean. Green bean ደግሞ ያው ኢኮኖሚ ዋልታችን ቡናችንን ማድረቂያ ማሽን ነው። ማድረቂያ ማለት ያው ለጥራትም ለፍጥነትም የሚጠቅም ነገር ነው። ስለዚህ green bean-ን እናመሰግናለን። በሚቀጥለው የምጋብዘው G2Y ቅድም G24 ብለን ነበር፣ ስህተት ነው። G2Y ነው የምንጋብዘው። አመሰግናለሁ። This is G2Y.
Okay, thank you. I am Getachew Tesfai, the founder of Activated Carbon, GTY Activated Carbon Manufacturers. Our vision is producing a high quality activated carbon from an agricultural waste, which is called corn cob, in order to satisfy the demand of our country and our continent Africa. Okay, when you come see in our country Ethiopia, there are more than 1.5 beer manufacturing industries and greater than 130 water bottling industries and 2 soft drink manufacturing industries. And all of them, they use a highly treated water. So in order to treat the water, they import activated carbon from abroad with a cost of 77 birr per kilogram. So another problem is, if there is a time delay in the importing process, the production of beer manufacturing industries, the production process will stop until the product comes into Ethiopia. In order to solve this problem, we produce activated carbon from this agricultural waste, which is called corn cob. When it comes to the market potential, all beerware manufacturing industries, all soft drink manufacturing industries, and all water bottling industries are our target markets. And comes to the global market, according to verified market research that is conducted in 2018, the global market of activated carbon is forecasted to increase with a 9.1% annually. Producing of this highly demanded activated carbon have an impact on the solid waste management. Since this product is made up of a solid waste, an agricultural waste, this product have an impact on the solid waste management and also in the production of clean water, because this product aims mainly at treating a water. When you come to see the value proportion, the users of this product are very advantageous in terms of getting this product at a low cost, and it reduces the time delay that is caused by an importing process. Until now, we have done a validated prototype, and we are in the process of registering to get the patent right. Here are our teams. We are very committed and engaged in various sectors. This will help us in scaling up our product to an industrial level. Thank you so much.
How exactly does this work?
Okay. This activated carbon mainly applies in treating a water. This activated carbon has a micropore in its structure. This helps us in taking up the contaminants. First, the activated carbon is filled up in a tanker, and water is assumed to be passed through this tanker. And the water comes, this activated carbon, the pores inside the activated carbon will take up the contaminants and give us a highly treated water.
Where are you now with this process?
We are just made a validated prototype in Moha soft drink industry. We check up and we get the result that is accepted by Moha soft drink. We have just made a validated prototype.
Is this solution unique in the world or just Ethiopia? And again, I hear a patent being filed. Is this something that is available outside Ethiopia? I'm just kind of curious how unique this is.
Yeah. Most of the time in the existing system is mainly made up of a coconut shell, and until now it is not in the process of production this agricultural waste, but this product gives a high quality. Let's say the existing system will treat the water in 3 steps, but this product can treat into steps, and it gives the users of this product at a low cost with a 50 birr per kilogram, but the current system is at 77 birr per kilogram. Okay, thank you.
What's the name of the organization?
The name of our organization is G2Y Activated Carbon Manufacturers.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
G2Y በጣም አድርገን እናመሰግናለን። እነሱ ደግሞ ከቆሮቆንዳ አክቲቬትድ ካርበን የሚያመርቱ ይሄ ደግሞ የሚጠቅምበት ምክንያት ምንድን ነበረ? ውሃ ለማጣራት። ስለዚህ የቢራ የለስላሳና የውሃ ፋብሪካዎች እስካሁን ድረስ ከውጭ ያስመጡ ነበረ የሚያጣሩት በአክቲቬትድ ካርበን። አሁን ግን እዚሁ አምርተው እዚሁ እንዲጠቀሙ ለማገልገል የሚጠቅም ነገር ነው በማለት ነው። ስለዚህ G2Yን እናመሰግናለን። Thank you. That's all of our startups. አንድ ጊዜ ለሁሉም ሞቅ ያለ እኔ ነው ተስፋ ይሰማናል አይደለም? እንደዚህ ስናያቸው በደም ቢዝነሳቸውን የሚያውቁ በደም ለምን እንዴት ምን ያህል ልፋት ምን ያህል ጊዜ ምን ያህል ዕውቀት እንደሚፈጅ አይተናል። በጣም ሁላችሁንም እንድትበረቱልን በጣም አድርገን እናሳስባለን፣ እንጠይቃለን፣ እንለምናለን. We are going to let the judges go because we're going to now give you your 15 minutes. 15 minutes, so I hope that you will take that time well to judge all of the 10. We're going to ask you to go to maybe this area back there so that you can have some time to focus. እና ጠረጴዛዎቹንም እንድታነሱልን እንጠይቃለን. While they are judging, there's going to be 2 things. አንዱ ሙዚቃ በሙኒት ከዛ በኋላ ያ መድረክ መምራት አንዳንዴ እንደዚህ ነው። ከዛ ደግሞ በመቀጠል ፋሽን ሾው from the Africa Mosaic Incubator ይኖራል። ስለነሱ በኋላ ላይ ትንሽ አወራለሁ። አሁን ጠረጴዞቻችን እንዲነሱና ዳኞቻችንም ወደ ቦታቸው እንዲሄዱልን እንጠይቃለን. We ask the judges to go to the other space so that you can do the judging there together. ያ ሁላችሁም በቤት የተመለከታችሁን ያላችሁ ሁላ ይሄኔ ማን ያሸንፋል ብላችሁ የተፎካከራችሁም ሊሆን ይችላል። ሁላችሁም ደግሞ እኔስ ምን ማድረግ እችላለሁ የሚለውን ነገርም እንድታስቡ እንጠይቃለን። ይሄ አሁን የምጫወትላችሁ ዘፈን እንዳጋጣሚ ሆኖ ማን አለ እንደኔ የሚባል ዘፈን ነው። አዲስ ነው። ወደፊት በዚህ አመት ውስጥ የሚወጣው አዲስ አልበም ለማስተዋወቅ በዚህም ሰዓት ላይ ያው እድሉ ስላለ ጠረጴዛው እስኪሄድ ድረስ ልንገራችሁ እና ዘፈኑ ማን አለ እንደኔ ራሴን በራሴ በደንብ አድርጌ ካላንቆለጳጳጥስኩ ማን ያንቆለጳጳጥስልኛል የሚለውንም ይላል። ራሴን ካላወቅኩ ማን ያውቅልኛል? ውበቴን ካላደነቅኩ ማን ያደንቅልኛል? ራሴን ካላከበርኩ ማን ያከብርልኛል? ራሴን በደንብ አድርጌ ካላወቅኩ ማን ያውቅልኛል አይነት ስሜት ነው። ስለዚህ ማን አለ እንደኔ ስል ያው እናንተም ስለራሳችሁ ማን አለ እንደኔ ማለት አለባችሁ ማለት ነው። This is going to be a song that I made. ጥሩ ነው ሐሳቡ? ካላንቆለጳጳጥስኩ ዘፈኑ ስላለ ትንሽ ልለማመደው በሚል ነው። So this is a song that I'm going to be sharing with you called Man Alendane. It basically tells us that we have to really know who we are. We are the only unique us. We need to know and respect and encourage ourselves whether things are good, bad, or terrible because there's nobody else in this world like us. So I think we're almost ready, yeah? We're ready, right? There's a Startup Ethiopia guy. Hashtag start Ethiopia up. በዛውም እንዳትረሱት በዚህ ያለውን ሁሉ ነገር በhashtag start Ethiopia up ታገኙታላችሁ. All right, let's do this thing. ማን አለ እንደኔ ብዬ ባሊ ይሰማል more በኋላ እንደምትዘፍኑ ተስፋ አደርጋለሁ. ራሴን በራሴ አፌን በምላሴ ካላንቆለጳጳጥስኩት ማመቶ ያንቆለጳጵስልኛል በራሴ ኮርቼ ጸን ጸንቼ ተማምኜ ካልኖርኩኝ ማን ሕይወቴን ጸንቶ ይኖርልኛል እውቀቴን ችሎታዬን ካላወቅኩት ማን እንዴት ሊያውቅልኝ ነው ውበቴን ማንነቴን ካልወደድ ካላደነው ማን እኔን ሊወድ ነው ሊያከብር ነው ኧረ እንዴት ነው ማን አለ እንደኔ በዚህች ዓለም እንደኔ ማን አለ በዚህች ዓለም እንደኔ ሁሉ በእጄ ነው በዚህች ዓለም በደጄ ማን አለ እንደኔ በዚህች ዓለም ማን አለ እንደኔ ጭብጨባ እኮ ይቻላል ማን አለ እንደኔ ከፍ ዝቅ ሲያደርጉኝ በቃል በድርጊት እይታ ከፍ ዝቅ ካልኩኝ ማንነቴ የታል እንዲሁኝህን በያንን ተወሪ ነይ ሲሉኝ ባደርግ እኔነቴ ማንነቴ የታል የሌላውን አላውቅም ራሴን ግን አውቃለሁ ስሜቴን አከብራለሁ አደምጣለሁ የኔን ጉዞ ከሌላው አላነጻጽረው የኔ እውነት የኔው ነው ሕይወቴ እኮ ነው ኧረ እንዴት ነው ማን አለ እንደኔ በዚህች ዓለም እንደኔ ማን አለ እንደኔ በዚህች ዓለም ብርቅኔ ሁሉ በእጄ ነው በዚህች ዓለም በደጄ ማን አለ እንደኔ በዚህች ዓለም ማን አለ እንደኔ ማን አለ እንደኔ ከዛ እዚህ ጋር ኬኒ አለን የለም ስለዚህ እኔ ኬኒን ሆኜ ትንሽ ደግሞ በእንግሊዝኛ ፈላሰፋለሁ ማለት ነው ማን አለ ስን በኋላ ላይ ደግሞ ማን አለ እንደምትሉ ውስጥ እዚህም ያላችሁ እዛም ያላችሁ It took a million miracles to get me here. I'm gonna live my life out loud, no need for fear. But created as I am with a purpose, gonna shine my light. Hope you're gonna shine yours. Gonna love me through my pain, failures and my sorrows. Always try to be a better me tomorrow. Everything I am is as it should be. Always encourage, love and respect me. This is not a deal we have this one chance. Love, give, live, give thanks. Life is for the living. This you better know now. So come on, turn your courage, come on, yeah. Come on, turn your courage up. Come on, turn your courage up. Come on, turn your courage up and let's go now. በጣም አመሰግናለሁ ያው እንዳጋጣሚ ከዚህ ፕሮጀክት ጋር ተገናኘ ስለዚህ ብሉ ሙን እንደ አላደለ ሳውንድ ትራካችሁ እንድትጠቀሙት በዚህ ሰዓት ላይ ያው አቀርበዋል እሺ ተመልሰን ወደ መድረክ መሪነት What's coming up next is fashion. Who loves fashion? የኢትዮጵያ ፋሽን ደግሞ በዓለም አቀፍ ደረጃ በጣም ሁሉ ነገር እየተቆጣጠረ ነው ፋሽን ብቻ ሳይሆን ሞዴሎቻችንም ስለዚህ እሱን አንድ ጊዜ ሞቅ ያለ ጭብጨባ for the fashion industry which is taking over the world. What we have next is African Mosaic Fashion Incubator. የአፍሪካን ሞዛይክ ፋሽን ኢንኩቤተር ነው በ2016 እንደ ፈረንጆች አቆጣጠር ነበር የተመሰረተው በአፍሪካ ደረጃ የመጀመሪያው የፋሽን ኢንኩቤተር ሲሆን እስካሁን ድረስ 2 አመት 2 ሳይክል ከመስከረም እስከ መስከረም አዘጋጅተው 2 ሳይክል
ግራጁዌት አድርገዋል ከዚህ ሳይክል ውስጥም አሁን የምታያቸው 4
ዲዛይነሮች ከነ ዲዛይኖቻቸው ይቀርቡልናል ማለት ነው። ስለ አፍሪካ ሞዛይክ ትንሽ የሚያስረዳ ነገር ይኖራል። ከዛ በኋላ ዲዛይነሮቹንና ዲዛይናቸውን አስተዋውቃለሁ። ይሄንን ደግሞ ለሰጠችን ለፌ ዲዛይን አመሰግናታለሁ። ስለዚህ ወደ አፍሪካን ሞዛይክ ፋሽን ኢንኩቤተር እንጓዛለን። ቴንክ ዩ አመሰግናለሁ። መጀመሪያ ቲንዳ በትንቢቴ ዳንኤል ትንቢቴ ዳንኤል ቲንዳ በትንቢቴ ዳንኤል አሁን ዲዛይነሯን ደግሞ እናያታለን። ትንቢቴ ወደ መድረክ ቲንዳ በትንቢቴ ዳንኤል በመቀጠል ቢዮንድ by Bethlehem Lakum Beyond but Bethlehem Lakum by Bethlehem Lakum, the designer Bethlehem Lakum Beyond. ሞቅ ያለ ጭብጨባ ለዲዛይነሮቻችን። አንዳንድ ዲዛይነሮች ትንሽ ያፍራሉ። እባክሽን ወደ መሀከል መድረክ እንድትሄጂልን በትህትና ጠይቃለሁ። ማን አለ እንደኔ እያልሽ አሁን ደግሞ መነና by ናርዶስ ፈቃዱ Nardos Fakadu was a winner of the African Mosaic Fashion Incubator. Nardos Fakadu አሸናፊ ነበረች በአፍሪካ ሞዛይክ ፋሽን ኢንኩቤተር ፕሮሰስ ውስጥ አልፋ መነና by Nardos Fakadu. Please welcome Nardos Fakadu. ባካችሁ ናርዶስን በደንብ ሞቅ ባለ ጭብጨባ ሰላም በሉልኝ። የመጨረሻ ላይ በአመት መጨረሻ በተዘጋጀው ላይ አሸናፊ ነበረች በነበረው ውድድር ላይ እንኳን ደስ አለሽ። አሁን በመቀጠል ቁንጅና by ቁንጅና ተስፋዬ ቁንጅና በቁንጅና ተስፋዬ ቁንጅናም በአመቱ ማለቂያ በነበረው ውድድር ላይ አሸናፊ ነበረች። ቁንጅና and now the designer አሁን ደግሞ ዲዛይነሯ ቁንጅና ተስፋዬ ቁንጅና ሞቅ ባለ ጭብጨባ ተቀበሉልኝ። Can we have all of the designers and all of the designs to please come one more time to the stage? ቅድም እንዳልኳችሁ የአፍሪካን ሞዛይክ ፋሽን ኢንኩቤተር ለአንድ አመት ያህል ዲዛይነሮችን በአፕስኪሊንግ ከዛ ደግሞ የራሳቸው ኮሌክሽን ላይ እንዲሰሩ እና ከዛ ደግሞ ስለ ቢዝነስ ፋሽን ሲያስተምሩ ቆይተዋል። በነፃ ነው የሚያስተምሩት። ስለዚህ መመዝገብ የምትፈልጉ መማር የምትፈልጉ እንደነዚህ ዲዛይነሮች እባካችሁን ተመዝገቡ። on the first African Mosaic Fashion Incubator, the first fashion incubator in Africa. አንዴ ወደፊት ትመጡልን። እንዴት ነው እነዚህ ዲዛይነሮች ሁሉንም እናመሰግናቸዋለን። Congratulations to African Mosaic Fashion Incubator for the work you do. በነፃ ነው። ስለዚህ መመዝገብ የምትፈልጉ ስለ ፋሽን፣ ስለ ራሳችሁ ብራንድ እና ኮሌክሽን ለማዳበር እንዲሁም ስለ ቢዝነሱ ከትሬድማርክ ላይሰንሲንግ፣ ቢዝነስ ፕላን አጻጻፍ ጀምሮ ሁሉን ነገር ያስተምራሉ። ስለዚህ እዛ ጋር አና ጌታነህ ትታየኛለች። ስለዚህ አንድ ጊዜ ለአና ጌታነህ ለአፍሪካ ሞዛይክ ፋሽን ኢንኩቤተር ሞቅ ያለ ጭብጨባ። እንግዲህ ቅድም እንደተባለው ስታርታፕ ኢትዮጵያ ለሁለት ቀን በጣም የተለያዩ ብዙ ሀሳብ የያዙ ስታርታፖችን ሲያወዳደር ቆይቷል። I'm hoping the judges are wrapping up their decision making process because at the moment we're going to decide ከአስሩ ፋይናሊስቶች ውስጥ ማን ነው ያሸነፈው። የሚያሸንፉትም 1 ሚሊዮን ብር ነው። ስለዚህ መጀመሪያ ለሚኒስትሪ ኦፍ ኢኖቬሽን ኤንድ ቴክኖሎጂ ይሄንን ላዘጋጀው ከብሉ ሙን ጋር ሞቅ ያለ ጭብጨባ። ምክንያቱም እንደዚህ አይነት ማበረታታት በጣም የሚያስመሰግን ነገር ነው። ብዙዎቻችሁ ሀሳብ ካላችሁ ይሄው ሀሳቡ እዚህ ደረጃ ሊደርስ እንደሚችል እመኑና ስሩበት እንላለን። This is one of a kind, I think the first of its kind, incubation, acceleration, a lot of things. It's 1 million birr to the winner of the startup for Startup Ethiopia. እስካሁን ድረስ የሆነውን ለመከታተል ከፈለጋችሁ #EthiopiaUp ያው ኢትዮጵያችንን እናስነሳትና ዓለምን መንጥቀን እንለፍ በማለት ነው። ስለዚህ we hope that you're going to be part of that movement. We have our judges from around the world who are here and we're going to have to call them now back to the stage so that they can tell us who amongst the 10 finalists has been the winner and selected winner of the startup competition. So I'm going to check now to see if they're prepared. And if they are not, I'm going to tell you that በዚህ Startup Ethiopia ሁለት ቀናቶች ውስጥ ብዙ ነገር ሎንች ተደርጓል። ስለዚህ Startup Ethiopia ዌብሳይቱንም እየተከታተላችሁ ቆዩልን። ዝግጁ ናቸው? Can I please have the judges back to the stage? And I would like now to invite His Excellency Dr. Engineer Getahun Makuria, who is the Minister of Innovation and Technology, and Dr. Eleni Gabramedin እንዲመጡልን እና አሸናፊውን እንዲሸልሙልን በጣም በትህትና እጋብዛችኋለሁ። እናንተም ሞቅ ባለ ጭብጨባ በእልልታ ይሄ ነበር ስንጠብቀው የነበረውና ጋብዙልኝ ወደ መድረክ። በጣም በጉጉት የሚጠብቁ ስታርታፖች በጀርባ ይገኛሉ። I would like to ask all of the judges to come a little bit forward because the television world would like to see you. We hope that all of the startups are backstage because if your name is called and you do not show up, one of us might take the check with us. ስለዚህ ሁላችሁም ባክስቴጅ እንደሆናችሁ ተስፋ አደርጋለሁ። ስማችሁ ሲጠራ በሩጫ ወደ መድረኩ እንድትመጡልን። በዚህ በኩል ነው የሚወጡት። Focus, you're on television.